What's up guys, and welcome back to another video. In today's video, the Bitcoin price finally got rejected exactly like I was talking about in yesterday's video, all the way down to my price target exactly here at approximately 79k. In yesterday's video, I was telling you that there is in fact a bearish divergence right here. The MACD has flipped bearish as well, and we could expect the price to come down to this great level of support right there. If we take a look at this chart, it did almost exactly that, even wicked a little bit towards the downside at $79,200. In today's video, I want to talk to you about what's coming next, because if we take a look at the 4-hour chart right here, we can see that we are in fact forming some kind of a rising wedge right there, which will usually break towards the downside. I want to talk about that. I also want to talk about this right here, because the bear flag is back in action. Once again, guys, we are back within this range right there. And again, we could be pushing all the way down here to this target right there. So guys, as always, I want to talk about that in today's video. Sit back, relax, and get ready for the video. All right, guys, welcome back to another video, and thank you for joining me once again. It truly does mean the world. I really appreciate all of your support on these amazing daily videos. If you do have 2 seconds spare throughout your whole day, slap a like on today's video. That will be absolutely beautiful. And if you've got another 2 to 3 seconds spare, drop a comment down below on today's video and every video to enter you to win $100 every single Monday. I'll pick a random video throughout the week, and that will be the winner. So guys, as I said in the intro, we are in fact having a nice little divergence on the 4-hourly time frame. We can see right here, if I go back to this chart right there, the divergence has in fact played out. And yes, we of course right now are pumping just a little bit. That is very, very well expected after we've had such a large turn to the downside right there. It's expected for there to be a little relief rally right here, and the divergence is still playing out. We still are negative on the histogram right there after this MACD cross right there, and we're pushing towards the downside. However, what everyone wants to know is exactly what will be happening in the next few hours for crypto. Well, first of all, if we take a zoom out right here, we do have a strong level of support. We can see exactly right here back on the 23rd of April, exactly right here back on the 27th of April, right here as well. There is a lot of volume in that range, and then currently right here. So honestly, this previous level of resistance right here, which we just outlined, will in fact become a level of support. And I wouldn't be surprised, guys, if we weren't to bounce back up to this range right here, approximately in the 81k range. And of course, it will be confirmed if we get rejected or cross through that. As I said in yesterday's video, I am still saying the exact same thing right now, guys. If we want to know what direction Bitcoin's going, of course, in the chat right now, there are many bulls, there are many bears. Let me know down below if you're a bull or a bear. That will enter you to that $100. But we need to have a daily close, first of all, above this level, which we kind of did right here. However, it was a pretty weak daily close, in my opinion. And then we need to go on and have a weekly close in this position. And if we don't have a weekly close above this level right here, we can exactly expect this bear flag to play out and a push towards the downside to happen. Don't forget, guys, on the weekly chart right here, we have this very important level of resistance right there, support right there, support right there, and resistance right here. This is a huge level which we have to pay significant importance to if we are in fact trading, because yes, once we do in fact, or if we do in fact break this CME gap right here, which I was talking about, not only do we have this golden pocket right here, which is usually a gravitational pull I was telling you before a rejection, we have this strong level of resistance right here, exactly up here at approximately, depending on where Bitcoin breaks it, but again at about $84,000. So in my opinion, the 84k range is still in play. I'm not so certain that we're just going to dump down right here all the way down to 70k. I'm just not so certain yet, guys. I'm really not. I think there could be another pump. We are starting to build a little bit of liquidity back up here at approximately 82 to 83k right there. And we have a new level of liquidity which is peaked on the chart right now, the 2-week chart for Bitcoin on Binance, I believe it is, and it's approximately here at 77.5k. And if we take a look at that, it's approximately right here in the middle right there, pretty much right there. I think a little bit more of an area of support is down here. However, that's the liquidity chart. That's what it shows you. I am still in my trade right now, guys. And of course, on Ubit, I want to show you this exact level as well, because this level, again, is a level of support which we've seen multiple times, and the Bitcoin price will be coming to it very, very soon if we do break down a little bit further, a bit of a tongue twister, to around $78,500. And again, I'm still in my short. I've recovered around $10,000 to $12,000 over the past, literally since yesterday. I am still in my short. I'm staying in my short, as you guys call me crazy. Some people in the comments, some people are saying, no, Jack, stay in your short. It will work out very, very well. However, I'm staying in it. Maybe not the best entry price right here and right here. However, long term, if we do go on the weekly chart and we take a look, I think long term it should be, if somebody said you entered right here and the price went right down there, you wouldn't really care if the entry was a little bit not, I guess it wasn't perfect. For example, it wasn't the 84K or 82K top. It was 77 or 78. I think it's not going to matter so much and not be so significant as long as I can avoid liquidation at these levels right here. But again, if someone told you if someone told you that you entered exactly here rather than exactly there, I don't think anyone's going to really care in the long run of it, as long as your leverage isn't too high and as long as you are not, in fact, getting liquidated. But there is actually an amazing thing happening on Ubit right now, guys. You can go down below on today's video description right there, and you can see there's actually a free $1,000 trade which you can get. All you have to do is click the link down there, join Ubit. You're going to get VIP2 instantly, so you're going to save 25% on the fees, which is amazing. There's no KYC, and of course, you're going to get a free $1,000 trade. All you have to do is download the app once you've made the account, log into the app, wait 24 to 48 hours, and then up here in the reward section right there, the coupon center, you're going to get a $20 coupon, which you can use to up to 50x trade. And you can, if you go ahead and get a breakout or a breakdown trade, you can enter the trade when the market's already moving, and that probably is the easiest way to make profit. And again, any profit from that $1,000 trade you make, you can simply withdraw yourself. So it's an amazing offer. The link is down below. It will be for a limited time only. I believe it's only for 500 people, and I've had way more than 500 people sign up. So I'm not even sure if it's still available yet. But again, if you're watching this video, see if it's available, and I'll talk to the Ubit team if we can get some more slots available. Also, I want to talk about this because Coinbase Global $coin, the earnings have in fact come out, and they missed the earnings per share, the EPS, by 3,825%. This is absolutely huge. And again, the revenue has missed by 5% as well. We are in a bear market, so that is expectable, but the EPS down 721% year over year. I'm pretty sure this is because they took financing. That's why it's so bad. However, it's not great. I don't really know what people expect for a crypto company in a bear market, but again, the earnings have just come out, and again, there was an issue yesterday with Coinbase about the exchange being down for an hour or so during trading times. However, I think Coinbase is a great exchange, and long term, it will be absolutely perfectly fine. I was using Coinbase for years. I was even buying Ethereum on Coinbase at like $17 to $20. I was buying Bitcoin on there for $800, $900 back in 2017. So yeah, I love Coinbase. Without Coinbase, I may have not have even got my journey started in crypto. So again, I think it's an amazing platform. If we take a look, guys, again at this chart right here, I am a little bit worried about this rising wedge, which I talked to you about in the intro. And again, I would just want to talk to you again about it quickly, because I do feel like this could be the start of something big happening right now if we are in fact to play out. So we can see right here, the rising wedge started from back here, approximately March 29th, a push to the upside, a breakdown, a push to the upside, a breakdown. Again, maybe a little further push, and look exactly where the top of this falling wedge is right here, or rising wedge. It's approximately up here at about 84,000 US dollars. So that will put it perfectly to go ahead and liquidate this area right here with the CME gap at 84K and then dump towards the downside. And you can see I drew exactly here. This is usually the pattern which a rising wedge will follow. It's a bearish pattern. It's a bearish pattern formation. And I really do think it could play out. Combined with the CME gap at 84K right here, combined with this rising wedge right here, which is bearish, combined with this bull flag right here, which we've been seeing for a long, long time. Guys, everything is pointing, in my opinion, to a break towards the downside. Given that we are in a bear market, I have to be realistic. This was the peak right here. We had a hopium pump exactly right here, liquidating people and further down. And again, I think the same thing is happening once again before we go back to the downside. Be safe out there, guys, trading. Please keep in mind, I'm not a financial advisor. And if you're in the UK, USA, or UAE, please do not watch or engage with my content. And now, guys, I will catch you in the next one.